forever be part of American history. Those are the words of a defense attorney after his client pled guilty to assaulting D.C. police protecting the U.S. Capitol on January the 6th. Chief investigative reporter Eric Flack spoke with that attorney as he left the U.S. District Courthouse this afternoon. Eric is with us right now. And Flack, we understand that this is certainly starting to sink in for a number of Capitol riot defendants, that they're pretty looking at some serious charges.
Yeah, it certainly is, Larry, especially as they realize even with guilty pleas, some face years in federal prison. In court today, 54-year-old Robert Palmer of Tampa admitted he was the man wearing that red, white, and blue Trump jacket while attacking police protecting the entrance to the Lower West Terrace of the U.S. Capitol January 6th. Palmer telling the judge he was the one in the Department of Justice images who threw a wooden plank at police, then sprayed a fire extinguisher at officers until it was empty, then threw the empty fire extinguisher canister at the line of police. Today, Palmer not acting as tough as the man in these pictures, sobbing onto the shoulder of his defense attorney moments before the two men entered court for Palmer to plead guilty to felony assault on law enforcement.
That was Mr. Palmer being remorseful about what he did on January 6th and also being afraid of what's to come.
As part of his plea agreement, Palmer was immediately taken into custody, forced to hand over his belt and shoelaces to his attorney for safety reasons before being led away by U.S. Marshals.
Unfortunately, he did some things that he shouldn't have done. He knows he shouldn't have done them. And those things will forever be part of the American history, and he's part of that.
At sentencing, Palmer will face the same judge who sent a message to another Capitol riot defendant earlier in the day. U.S. District Court Judge Tanya Chuckton going above the DOJ's recommended sentence for Matthew Mazzocco, who pled guilty to a petty misdemeanor charge for being on Capitol grounds January 6th, but not going inside the Capitol itself. The DOJ asking for 3 months of home confinement and probation, but Judge Chuckton ordering the Texas man to serve 45 days in jail instead, telling Mazzocco, quote, there have to be consequences for January 6th.